So we take up Keeping Quiet by Pablo Neruda and consider the possible reason why Pablo Neruda uses a count of 12. And the standard interpretation available is this. And this is standard interpretation, in order to be understood, needs a certain background. And the background is this, that every single human being living on earth, living on this planet, has to be a part of this exercise. And it may also be the case, even if by way of a remote possibility, that there may yet be areas on earth which might not have been accessed. Some remote isolated pocket on some inaccessible area on earth might not yet have been explored by mankind, might not have been accessed by mankind, and the inhabitants there in that particular isolated pocket would have remained cut off from the civilization that has touched the lives of people elsewhere. They must still be living in the manner in which our ancestors lived. They wouldn't have access to modern gadgets. They in fact would not be in the know of any of the scientific advancement that mankind has registered. And they might still be, for instance, keeping their time or keeping a track of their time by the movement of the shadows of the sun, by the number of seasons in a year. And herein the numeral 12 comes into play. The total number of hours of light and darkness, 12 each. It is for 12 hours that a certain place on earth is illuminated by the sun's rays, and it is for 12 long hours, equal 12 long hours, that parts of sun remain in darkness, parts of earth remain in darkness. So 12 plays a pivotal role in the lives of, numeral 12 plays a pivotal role in the lives of these people. And if you extend it, there are 12 hours, 12 hours on the face of a clock. So the significance of the numeral 12 is to insist, or 12, the numeral 12 is Pablo Neruda's insistence that everyone be a part of it, unquestionably, no matter what he or she is doing, no matter where he or she resides, or which part of earth he or she inhabits. So therefore he has used the numeral 12 to include everyone living on the face of earth. So he says, now we will count to 12 and we will all keep still. Keep still, introspect, sit down and think. Think regarding the problems that mankind faces today. What possibly could have gone wrong in the past? What actions of man could have led to the present disastrous state of affairs? And how we can ensure a secure future for the futurity by not repeating those mistakes. And In this way, we can at least ensure a secure future for the future generation, by not repeating the mistakes. So we will count to 12. Everyone will commence the activity of introspection at the count of 12, at the end of the count of 12. And look at this particular stanza. For once on the face of the earth, let's not speak in any language. Let's stop for 1 second and not move our arms so much. So, if you were to consider the deeper meaning of this particular stanza, the poet, as if were pleading, let's, for once, not speak in any language. He may be. There are two interpretations to it available. One, he doesn't want to promote any one singular language, not speak in any language. He doesn't want to promote any one language, which is he doesn't want any kind of linguistic chauvinism. Second interpretation to this line is that as and when man opens his mouth to speak, he opens it to argue. So these are two. He makes a noise. Let's not make a noise for once. Let's try the consequence of it. And let's stop for 1 second and not move our arms so much. As if the poet was saying, as and when man raises his hand, he raises it to fight.